Hello everyone. Welcome to today's lecture of American literature on identifying the theme of a literary work. In our mind, roses always appear in literary works to demonstrate different themes. In Robert Burns' A Red, Red Rose, it symbolizes passionate love. In William Blake's The Sick Rose, it signifies feminine chastity. In Shakespeare's The 18th Sonnet, it symbolizes beautiful youth. Well, in the famous detective novel Sherlock's Poisonous Rose, it symbolizes evil deception. Then, how to identify the theme of a literary work? It is of great importance to improve students' ability of literature appreciation. 3 parts will be covered in this lecture. The first part is the definition of theme. A theme is a central or underlying idea in literature. The writer may express insight about humanity or worldview. Before you attempt to identify the theme of a work, you should understand at least the basic elements of a literary work: the setting, plot, and character. And they will be analyzed in the following part. Firstly, the analysis of setting. There are 2 types of setting: social setting and artificial setting. The former may be hostile or friendly, while the latter reveals the character of those who create or inhabit it. The short story, A Rose for Emily, takes the American Civil War as its social background. As is known to all, the war ended itself with the victory of the North and the failure of the South. As for the artificial setting, the scene in the novel depicted as follows. It was a house in the heavily lightsome style of the 70s, lifting its stubborn and coquettish decay above the cotton wagons and the gasoline pumps. An eyesore among eyesores. Through the description, Faulkner conveys the struggle that comes from trying to maintain tradition in the face of widespread radical change. The town is embracing commercial future while still perched on the edge of the past from the faded glory. Emily is in many ways a mixed blessing. As a living monument to the past, she represents the tradition that people wish to respect and honor. However, she is also a burden and entirely cut off from the outside world. Secondly, the analysis of plot. Usually, a plot consists of 4 elements: beginning, rising part, climax, and the ending. Here, we only focus on the climax. In the story, Emily died, and people in the town all rushed into the house, and they found her lover's body lying beside hers. It occurred to their minds suddenly that Emily had lived with the body for decades. By analyzing the plot of the climax, we can get that Emily attempts to exert power over death by denying the fact of death itself. And she killed her lover. Emily refuses to acknowledge it once again. Emily and her lover's old marriage reveals her disturbing attempt to fuse life and death. From the above, we can see that she is reluctant to accept change. Thirdly, the analysis of character. Character is often indicated in 4 ways listed here. Today, we only concentrate on what the character says. In the story, a dialogue can clearly show the character of Emily, and here is a clip of it. One day, Emily was visited by the local officer to pay tax. "I have no taxes in Jefferson," Colonel Satteris explained to me. "Perhaps one of you can gain access to the city records and satisfy yourselves."
"But we have. We're the city authorities, Miss Emily. Didn't you get notice from the sheriff signed by him?"
"I received a paper, yes. Perhaps he considers himself the sheriff. I have no taxes in Jefferson."
"But there is nothing in the books to show that, you see. We must go by the—"
"See Colonel Satteris. I have no taxes in Jefferson." From the dialogue, we can easily conclude that Emily is stubborn, self-isolated, conservative, and unrealistic. The above analyzed show us that we can identify the theme of the story, that is, unwilling to accept change. Lastly, do remember the way to identify a theme, that is to analyze the setting, the plot, and character, and draw a conclusion. Getting the theme is essential for readers to deepen their understanding of a literary work and elevate their ability of literature appreciation. Thank you.